Today I'm going to talk about 5 things I do right after Christmas that helps our home to be more peaceful. Welcome to the Peaceful Home. I'm TeresaElling, if we haven't met, and I'm a professional organizer, a parenting coach, wife and homeschool mom to 6 graduated kids, and we talk about all things home and family on this channel. I'd love it if you would consider being part of the Peaceful Home family by subscribing and hitting the notification bell. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. We had a very unusual one, not as typical with tons of family, but it was wonderful all the same. It's already started raining here in California. You can see behind me what we call the Chocolate River, or my husband will call it the Willy Wonka River. It just takes a couple of hours of rain in the mountains to turn it to chocolate. And of course, we need this rain desperately, so I'm very thankful for it. Obviously, inclement weather forces you to kind of pay attention to your home, but regardless, these are some really great things that you might want to consider doing in the week between Christmas and New Year's. Number 1, evaluate Christmas. This is so important. I do it every year. I look back and I say, okay, what caused stress? What was not as fun as we thought it would be? What things caused me to not be present in the moment because I was anxious and trying to get my to-do list done? What things did we try that we loved and want to do again? And what things do we not want to do next year? It's so important that we don't get stuck in a rut of doing things just because we've always done them. So a few of the things that I look at are the food. What did we eat? What did I prepare? Were these things that I could prepare in advance? Something I did this year was I made a couple of soups early on before Christmas that we could just have all week. And that was so nice. I didn't have to worry so much about meal prep as we're getting the last minute details of Christmas in order. I love that I did make ahead appetizers that we had on Christmas Eve for lunch. And then those we ate as leftovers on Christmas Day. So there was no prep work, just pulling stuff out of the fridge, reheating some things, but most things we ate as is, super simple. Now my family doesn't know this, but in my notes, I wrote no more bacon. This may not go over well, but I realized that on Christmas morning, bacon is a messy thing to prepare, especially for a bunch of people. It takes time. It is messy, it causes more cleanup, and I'm not sure that I want to keep doing it. It'll have to be something that we decide on for sure next year, but I am making a note so that I think about it ahead of time. This year, another change was that all of our kids that were not spending Christmas with us received cash or a gift card, whatever they preferred. I did not do any shopping or shipping to anyone that wasn't going to be here at the house. And that didn't feel as Christmassy to me, but honestly, I think our kids preferred getting cash, and it made it so much simpler for me. And so we will definitely be doing that next year. Make sure to evaluate your budget. Did you stick to your budget? Do you need to increase your budget? So if you haven't seen some of my previous videos where I've talked about the Christmas Club, it is so amazing. Most banks do a holiday club where they will automatically pull a portion out of your checking account and put it in your holiday club savings. And then the 1st of November, they cut and mail you a check. I just put it right back in our bank account because I'm mainly using debit card purchases anyway. And this assures that we don't go over budget. I have had to look at the fact that we have 6 grandchildren with 2 on the way. And if you've been following me, baby is not here yet. It is 2 days after Christmas and we're still waiting. And hopefully I will have something to report soon. But with the increasing grandkids, that means the budget's going up. And so I actually altered a few things. And, often your budget is going to change from year to year. Do you ever travel? Is that included in your budget? Do you take the whole family to a museum or a light show? That should be in your budget. Another thing to evaluate is, did you give yourself enough time to decorate, to plan for gifts, maybe organize a gift exchange, get everyone's wish list, send out Christmas cards? Whatever it is that you are doing, maybe making handmade gifts, those things take time. And so as you're looking ahead to the next year, pull out your calendar, begin to mark when these things should be started. Probably as soon as the end of October into November. Really get a head start on things by having an early reminder. Now, I'll just go straight to number 2, which is to fill out your calendar for the next year. I am a paper planner girl, so I pull out my old planner and my new one. I transfer all of the birthdays and anniversaries and my husband's school schedule and get everything ready to start a new year. Often I wait until January to do this, but I've decided to do that this week. I do have a video of the 10 things that I do every January, and I will post that below if you want to take a look at how to get a jump start on your organization. Number 3, shop clearance. Now, this is another thing that is actually in my Christmas budget. I have an allotted amount for Christmas clearance. This means I can go run to Target, to Walmart, to Marshall's. Those happen to be the only stores in my town, but I can go and hit the Christmas clearance. If there's anything that I really love decor-wise that I can get for half price or 75% off, now's the time to do it. Maybe I need more Christmas cards. I have never bought gift wrap, gift bags, any of that full price ever. I always buy on clearance the day after Christmas or the next day. Oh, I just thought I could actually show you what I just bought at Target. Let me go grab some stuff. Okay, I'm just going to show you what I got. Just one trip to Target and a really quick trip into Marshall's. One thing I did not get were paper goods. And again, I never pay full price for holiday paper goods. They're just so nice to have, like for Christmas lunch, so you're not doing a bunch of dishes. But they didn't have any of those, so I will check Walmart probably later today. So I got just 2 rolls of wrapping paper. They had the most beautiful wrapping paper. I actually had not even looked at it because this year I was committed to not spending any money on holiday decor. I did not buy anything new for Christmas decorating this year, and I actually stuck to that. I was low on Christmas cards, so I picked up Christmas cards. I picked up a card game gift for one of my kids for next year. I was also low on tags, so I got these cute hanging tags, and these were the ones I got at Marshall's. Some really pretty hanging tags also, and then some of the sticker ones. I had seen these at a Target out of town and just thought, oh, I'll pick them up when I go home. And they didn't have them anymore. I would have bought them this year as gifts for 2 of my daughters. I just love that they were a neutral wood color, and so I will save these. I will mark them in my Christmas planner that I have a couple of gifts stashed away so I don't hide them and forget about them, and I'll be able to put those into their stockings. I also got a wall hanging that's for my sister. So I'm not going to show you that because I don't want her to see it, but it's beautiful. And again, I will mark on there so I don't forget to give her that next year. It will be for her birthday, which is December 22nd. She was a Christmas baby. I got 3 of these stars. I thought they were so gorgeous. The Threshold brand. And I was thinking about maybe putting them on my picture ledges, just kind of having some uniformity with having 3 of the stars, but I might put them on my mantle too. But at half price, such a great deal. The last thing I got, which again, I didn't really look this year. I knew I wasn't going to buy anything, so I didn't want to tempt myself. So I had not seen this. But look at this beautiful countdown board. It's got my home color of navy blue, and I haven't taken this off, but it has this beautiful bird ring, and it's magnetic. So it just attaches on whatever date you are counting down or up from, And I just thought this was so sweet, and I'm excited to be able to use this next year. Tuck all this away. So that was just one quick shopping trip, and I again had the money set aside for that purpose. When I finished filming, I ran over to Walmart. No paper goods that I could see, but I did get some beautiful green velvet ribbon and this really pretty red plaid. They had so much ribbon, and it's just such a bargain at half off. This is wire edged. And then I got these. They're labeled ornaments, but I think these just make really great gift tags just to put on a gift with a bow. Really cute and very inexpensive. Hit the clearance. Number 4, if you haven't already, put away all of your Christmas wrapping. Get Christmas gifts put away. Get all of your wrapping that you're keeping, beautiful bows that you're saving for next year. Get those all put away. Get the trash taken out, get the stockings emptied, and the stockings ready to be stored again. It's just really nice to get that done, and you don't feel like it's hanging over you. The last thing of the 5 things that I'm doing this week is decluttering. And honestly, it starts with your gifts. Now, some of you are really going to cringe when I say that, but not every gift is something that you will be able to use. And my daughter was just telling me, I realize that if I know I'm not going to use this gift, hanging on to it for a year isn't going to change that. And it's really true. If something's not your style or it doesn't fit, see if you can return it. If not, donate it. Donate it quickly. Don't hang on to it. You can appreciate the heart of the giver and how much they wanted to bless you. And you can receive that blessing and think fondly of them without having to keep every single gift. This is the case with stockings too. We've really toned down our stockings, what we put in them. I've gone a little more towards very practical things, consumable items, as well as gift cards. But a lot of times we get really cute little things in our stocking that we're probably not going to use. Start decluttering with your gifts and then move on to the rest of the house. One thing I've noticed, you really want to capitalize on this time of year. Now, mark my words, I guarantee you, as we are moving into January, if already in the next couple of days, you will see all of the storage containers for sale. The Christmas ones, of course, because they want you to be able to put all your Christmas ornaments and your tree away and all of that. But every type of organizing container, and that's because people are just hungry to be organized. They are tired of the clutter. They are tired of the chaos. Grab a box, go around your home and put anything in it that you can get rid of. Don't think much about it. If you're really having to think and it's just causing some mental games for you, put that aside. But quickly get to trash, things that you know can go. A lot of times we can be so desperate at this time of year for a clear space that we are more ready to give up things without over-evaluating. In other words, we don't sit there for 5 minutes and contemplate over every single glass or vase or craft item or sweater. We really know what we've been using, what we absolutely love, and what can go. If you need a little push, check in the description box for my video about decluttering 1,000 items from my home. Telling you it's already time to declutter, and I could probably get rid of a few hundred more. It is layer upon layer, and it's all important. Everything that you are able to sell or donate, trash, it really makes a difference. Once you've done some decluttering, then you're ready to start cleaning up all your Christmas decor. And it's kind of like starting with a clean slate. It is such a calming, peaceful, refreshing way to go into the new year. I'd love for you to comment below. What are you doing the week between Christmas and New Year's? Do you have traditions you do? Are you trying to get organized or declutter? I'd love to hear about it. Thank you so much for joining me today on The Peaceful Home. Happy New Year.